Today I got barbecue chicken legs. Barbecue chicken legs. Ta. All right. Certainly am. I made these. I slow baked them in the oven for 2 hours last night at 325, and I made a nice chicken broth. And then today, I pulled them out and I covered them in barbecue sauce and rebaked them just long enough to heat them up. Super juicy chicken. Like rotisserie chicken juicy. Like that's some good chicken. And this is some delicious chicken. Don't know how I got sauce all the way over there. Go Finn. Thank you, Megan. Yeah. As long as Tua doesn't get a concussion this season, we might do something. I can hear you getting fatter. Also, go Jets. Wow. What's up, Alex? Guy literally said I can hear you getting fatter. Eating chicken legs? With keto barbecue sauce? 15 calories per serving? Less than 1 gram of sugar per serving? I don't know. Maybe you don't know what you're saying, guy. First thing I've eaten all day, ate 3 chicken legs, and I'm fatty. You hear me getting fatter? That's interesting. Then how have I lost almost 100 pounds since Christmas? Oh, I'll give you a hard time, and I'll give it to you a couple times over there, Rick. If you know what I'm saying. Well, I'm still hungry after eating those 3 chicken legs. Ryan lost 100 brain cells since Christmas. Excuse me. Steelers, you think the Steelers are going to cook us? Scarlett Thompson is a better QB than Tua. I mean, is he though? I mean, Tua's one of the best in the league as long as he's not concussed. Are you supposed to be the coach? No. No, that's funny though. No, just a fan. I got 2 hats. There's the old beat up one. Been a fan since Dan Marino when I was a kid. You know, one of the greatest QBs to ever play, and is literally ranked the #1 quarterback to not have a ring, which is a sad thing to be called. If T.J. Watt gets a hold of him, he'd be throwing a gang sign. God damn. He's like 1 concussion away from being like simple. Yeah, no, he doesn't fall right. That's why he gets his head rocked. No, not very well better than Terry Brown. I mean, when Dan Marino retired, he had almost every single record in the book as a quarterback. Other than Super Bowl rings, he had the most yards, the most touchdowns, the highest average. He had like all of the records when he retired. So, there is that. Yeah, no, he's that's why he gets such bad concussions. Like he literally got concussed against Buffalo game 2, like first like couple of minutes of the game. Yeah, I mean the same thing happened to Steve Young. So I mean, he's just like Steve Young when it comes to just Steve Young couldn't fall right. He got concussed multiple times. He was a great quarterback though. Yeah, it was a diving ball. I don't know what the hell Tua was thinking, but he got clipped in the back of the head. Started doing the whole gang sign thing, and then he was out till like game 10 or game 12. Well, last I checked, it was Hurtley or Huntley Tyler, which is a running quarterback who does not belong in the offensive line that the Dolphins have developed. You have the fastest running back and debatably the fastest receiver, and you're going to give me a running quarterback? I got the speed I need right here. So how about we just get a guy who can put it there? No, we're gonna get a guy who's like, I'm like the guy who plays at the Ravens, except less successful. I was really hoping when they got their pick, they'd pick a damn quarterback on their draft, but they didn't. And then they made two to three debatably terrible trades on the offseason. I don't know who's running the front office at Dolphins, but I assume it's actual Dolphins at this point. Yeah, and see, the Jets have always had a shotgun offense. Like that's like they've always run shotgun is one of their biggest offensive plays, and they usually run like shotgun split five or shotgun DO5. Like they have like three shotguns specifically that the coaches just love, and so they have a very linear offense. So I don't know if a running quarterback is meant for the Jets playbook. Like they're gonna have to adapt and adjust because they're not gonna be able to do their shotgun routes and shotgun plays in the same way because it's just not gonna work. Rushing QBs are just that. They're rushing QBs. They throw less than they should, and very few QBs are actually successful. Like if you look at the top 10 running quarterbacks, you'd think Michael Vick was number one. Michael Vick is like number 8 or 10 at like 33. When I saw that, I was like, that's it. Right now, the highest two QBs are Hertz from the Philadelphia and Josh Allen from Buffalo. Those are the top two most rushed touchdowns right now for quarterbacks. Yeah, that's what we need is an O line. Like, unfortunately, we didn't stack our offensive line good enough, and we should. And that's one of the reasons why Tua's gotten rocked as badly as he has, because the O line isn't doing its job. I mean, we're in a football league where the quarterback is supposed to be protected now, and Tua's over here getting rocked harder than literally anybody. I think everyone feels the same way, my guy. Like I hate the Pats. I hate the Raiders and I hate the Pats. Those are the two teams I hate. Do you play fantasy football there, Rick? Because I do. Like Raiders have bounced to more cities than a weird kid in an orphanage. Like I mean, you should check it out, Rick. It's interesting. Also, if you've never seen a TV show called The League, you should check it out on Hulu. Brock Bowers. Who's Brock Bowers? Why does that name sound familiar? The League is hilarious. I just started showing it to my roommate like last week, and we're on season two. Raiders tight end. Oh, okay. I'll tell you who shocked me. Last season, the rookie that the Dolphins drafted, who ended up having like the most offensive yards, he was like a tight end or whatever. Man, and then the year before that, they got Devon Achan as a rookie. So they've had two really successful rookie drafts. Like Devon Achane is one of the highest rated running backs right now. He actually had like a record breaking game his rookie season too. Pacheco, I used Pacheco. I used Pacheco in two of my fantasy teams last year. I got a couple more days to do a couple more drafts. I'm probably going to be in about 12 leagues. I like playing fantasy sports. I got into it like 2 years ago. Now I do football, baseball, basketball, hockey, women's basketball. He's a tough runner, not a fan of the Chiefs, but he's good. I mean, the Chiefs gave me Tyreek Hill, so I mean, can't handle the Chiefs too bad. WNBA, UN Deep. I mean, not terrible. I just started watching WNBA last season, but and the only reason I even started watching WNBA was because I needed a game to play on my fantasy app, and everything else was down pretty much except baseball. And I was getting stomped in baseball. I was like, let me try this fantasy female basketball. And actually, I won out of like 5 leagues. I won 3 of them, and then the other 2 I got second place. So I was like, okay, so like female basketball was like super easy. I haven't really watched any games. Watched a few highlights though. I am gonna say I have found it rather hilarious this season. The dildos hitting the floor. Like, are you kidding me? People are throwing dildos onto the floor in the middle of a ladies basketball game. I've laughed every time I've seen that. Like, I don't care what you say. That's fucking funny. That's funny, but I do feel kind of bad. I mean, yeah, but they're bringing it on themselves when they sit here and say we demand more money when their league has never had a profitable season. So, you know, kind of a financial black hole. The WNBA has cost the NBA over $500 million since its development and creation. It's cost the NBA over $500 million. There has been not one profitable season. And last year was the first year they even sold jerseys. Before that, they had to be like custom order. You weren't getting female basketball jerseys, but Caitlin Clark came in and changed that up. Her and Angel Reese developed brands right off the bat, and people were picking sides, and they were both selling jerseys. But Angel Reese, she needed to shave that mustache for one and for two. Um, Work on making more shots. The me bounds are ridiculous. She had 34% me bounds. That's 34% of her shots that she missed. She recovered. That's sad. 34%. Yeah, yeah. Almost. It was almost 40% of her rebounds. Almost 40% of her rebounds were her own missed shots that she then rebounded. I once watched her break a record for most rebounds within like a certain amount of period, and she got like 5 me bounds in like 20 seconds because she kept missing the shot and catching the ball. I was like, "Are you kidding me? That's how you want to set a record?" Like, Jesus. I know. I know. I saw that. I would have expected like Aja Wilson. That would have been a great pick. Caitlin Clark would have been a better pick. Desari, whatever. She retired last season, but she would have been a great pick. Like the only 2 people I didn't want to see on the cover were Brittany Griner and Angel Reese. And the only reason Angel Reese is just because of how she's just handled the public. It's just like, I don't know. She's not a classy broad. Like I see her showing up, and she's like showing up in like very like hoochie mama clothes, and it's like the other women are showing up in like like pantsuits and like looking like respectable, and she's over here like looking like she should be at a strip club or running an OnlyFans page. You only have three. I mean, that's not a surprise. Those are the three most like most into publicity. Griner is like we should have left Griner in Russia. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I mean, do you know who we gave Russia for for Griner? I'll tell you this. Nicolas Cage made a movie about him. Okay? It's called what was it called? The Greatest Mercenary or I'm drawing a blank. War or something? I can't remember. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up right now. Lord of War. Lord of War. So Lord of War is a movie about a guy who is the greatest arms dealer to ever exist. Okay? We had him in our custody. We had him in prison. He was he was who we gave Russia for Brittany Griner. Yes, the nickname Merchant of Death. That's right. Yeah. Merchant of Death. The like we were like, okay, this this basketball player who, mind you, shits on America and has talked crap about America publicly, I might add you, publicly has talked crap about America, then breaks a law in a foreign country, which was very stupid to do, and then we are like, yeah, we should bring that back, and we should give them one of the greatest threats to ever exist. Fucking genius, right? Who was that? Who did that? Was that Sleepy Joe? I feel like that was Sleepy Joe. Yeah, it was Sleepy Joe. Like we're literally like they made a movie about him, and Nicolas Cage played him because that's how big of a deal he was in the arms world. Like I could understand like giving like a foot soldier, for trade or like a sergeant or a lieutenant, but we're gonna give like the Merchant of Death for Griner. I'm not the biggest fan of Trump, but I think even he would not have been that stupid. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Like, I'm to this day baffled by that trade. Like, that'd be like in the Pokemon world having a Charizard and being like, "Yo, yo, I really like that. I really like that Sandshrew you got. I'll trade you this Charizard for that Sandshrew." Like, government got the Sandshrew. Russia got the Charizard. Sleepy Joe's like, that's a great trade. Yeah, I'll give you my Charizard for that. All right, man. Have a good one. Hopefully you subscribed, and I'll see you around again, Rick. Have a good one. Drop a like. Peace out. So before I got sidetracked talking with this guy, I ate the chicken. Chicken was pretty flavorful and juicy. The barbecue sauce was a good choice, so I'm gonna have to give that chicken a solid like. I mean, like an 8.5. Like it was very good chicken legs. Quite good. Like I'm looking at the plate of leg bones, thinking how I should make another plate. It was it you know a lot of the times when people make chicken legs, the one of the things that I've noticed in the past is they either overcook it with a barbecue sauce, so then the barbecue sauce is like almost like caramel, and it shouldn't be like that. It should be a sauce, not like hardened and like cooked onto it, but like a complement to it. So I like that I didn't overdo it. I never tried making barbecue chicken in the air fryer, so I just turned it down to 325 for a couple of minutes and just kept checking it, and took about 5 minutes, and the barbecue sauce. If you do it too if you don't do it quick enough, you got cold sauce. But if you do it too long, you end up getting like I said, it's like caramel like, and that's not the consistency I'm looking on for chicken. The sauce itself was very smoky and rich, so I like that on chicken. And the chicken itself was very garlic oriented. I used garlic and onion powder, black pepper, large seasoning salt, Italian herbs and seasoning, and taco seasoning. Because I was trying to give it like a southwestern taste. Oh, and turmeric. Came out pretty good. But I'm going to do a chicken sandwich in a couple minutes because I am still hungry. 3 chicken legs was not enough for the day. So come back in about 10 minutes if you want to see me try a chicken sandwich. Until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. Go to the recommended list on the page. There are two lists. My other channels, my stream team. Check them out. There's channels like Remy the Turtle, Big Soul Turtle, a couple other guys on that list. And then there's my game channel, What Turtle Ninja, if you want to see me play video games or play video games with me. But until next time, folks, Crazy Cow out.